Hey folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Don channel on YouTube here. We're down on Fremont Street at the Fremont Street Experience on a Saturday night in Las Vegas, downtown Las Vegas. You can see the big corner, at least that's what I call it, the big corner here where Binion's and Fremont Casinos and Four Queens and Fremont Casinos are. And taking a look at some of the kiosks here. This is Tony right here. He has this kiosk running the hats here. So feel free to stop in and say hi to Tony. Check out his selection. Also, the street performers. Very, very important with the street performers. Always ask them in advance how much they want to charge you for a picture. They'll tell you it's free. There's an old aphorism that says there's no such thing as a free lunch, and that is nowhere is that truer than here in Las Vegas. No such thing as a free lunch. Those pictures are not free. Once you take those pictures with them, they will then ask you for like $20 per girl, per photo. And if you don't pay them, you find yourself certainly surrounded by some very hostile people who tend to bully people. And I've seen it happen, and it's very unfortunate. Always ask them up front. Always. Every showgirl down here, they're not employees of the city. They're not down here, as ambassadors of the city or anything like that. Those days are long gone, unfortunately, here in Vegas. They are independent contractors, and they're down here working for tips. So please ask them first how much they want for a picture and agree upon a price first. It will definitely save you a headache at the end of the day. So walk over here and see Club Clyde. Clyde is, we've seen Clyde in quite a few videos down here. There he is right there in the black puffer jacket. Really, really cool guy. And see the crowd here waiting for the music to begin on this Saturday night. Clyde is a gentleman that hails from Trinidad originally, island in the southeastern Caribbean Sea. 7 miles from the coast of Venezuela in South America. But he's made his way out here to Vegas. And it's ironic, he actually used to live in South Florida as well. And of course, I grew up down there. And I used to work for a gentleman in Fort Lauderdale that also hailed originally from Trinidad. So it's a small world after all. And Clyde used to work at the Marriott Harbor Beach down there off of 17th Street Causeway. So definitely a very small world. But if you see Clyde down here, tell him Vegas Don. You saw him on Vegas Don's channel, and feel free to throw him a few dollars, if not a little bit more, because a few dollars really doesn't go very far in America nowadays. You take a look at the crowd dancing here and having a good time. That's one of the things about coming down here is the people watching. There's Jojo the Squirrel. He does late nights with Jojo the Squirrel here on YouTube. So please look him up and throw him a like and subscribe. He's a really, really cool, funny dude. And loves making people happy. He's got a really big heart, really cool guy. As we take in the sights here on this Saturday night. Not quite sure what's happening here. But I'm not entirely certain. But you never know what you're going to see down here on the Fremont Street Experience, that's for sure. And that the same goes for the Strip, for that matter. The Strip is full of all kinds of surprises down there. And so the street performers, they're down here on Fremont, they're down on the Strip. The Strip, it's important to annotate that the Strip is not located in the city of Las Vegas. It's one of those little surprises that people are like, what? Really? Yep, that's the truth. Most of the Strip is outside of the city of Las Vegas. The reason for that is because way back in the day, these casino operators here, they used to have kind of arguments with the city insofar as all the rules and regulations that were going on and that the city wanted to impose. So then the city kind of just said, look, you're going to have to comply or just not operate. So the casino operators were like, okay, fine, we'll just move outside the city limits. And that's exactly what they did. And that's why you have the modern, present day Las Vegas Strip down there. So, just a little known fact. All the many, many visitors. I think the last I saw, 2023, they had 42 million visitors pass through the airport here at Las Vegas International Airport. That's a lot of people. And to put that into perspective, 42 million, and then they were saying that 20 million come here to Fremont Street every year. So nearly half of them are down here on Fremont Street. It's a very compact area in here with the Fremont Street experience. You have it, it stretches several blocks, but compare that to the Strip, where it stretches 4.2 miles, I think, is the measurement from Mandalay Bay almost all the way up to the Strat. And so, yeah, it's very compact down here. You're doing a ton of walking when you're down on the Strip, certainly up and down the sidewalks on the Strip. But then if you go, the minute you go into a property down there, forget it. It's like, it takes forever. MGM Grand has 5,000 hotel rooms. So it will take you some time to explore the entire Strip. If you're coming internationally, I would recommend at least 10 days, stay here for 10 days in order to see everything and be able to take as many pictures as you want and do whatever activities you want, sightseeing, etc. If you gamble, nowadays your budget for gambling is going to be, I don't even know. In fact, you know what? Because I don't gamble, but if anyone has an idea and you're watching and you've been here to Vegas recently, like within the last year when prices have just gone through the roof, please drop a comment for our community here on YouTube and let folks know what a decent amount of money is to bring with you on vacation here if you want to gamble. I'm thinking somewhere in the range of $1,000, but that's not going to go very far. 1,000 US dollars. Especially if you're here for like 10 days, then you're talking $100 a day. That's going to go very quick, especially when the hands at some of the table games are, $25. $25 for a single hand of blackjack at some of the places down on the Strip. I wish more folks were able to go explore and see the locals casinos where the prices are considerably cheaper. Silver Sevens comes to mind. I just drove by there the other day, as a matter of fact, and at the time of my driving by there, they had a sign out in the front of the property saying $3 beer, $3 shots, and $3 table games. That's incredible. You don't see that anywhere nowadays. And then you have the odds problem as well with blackjack, because blackjack tends to be one of the most popular games, card games, and it also is probably your best chance out of any of the card games, for that matter. The jury on that one is still out, but blackjack is definitely up there. You have the 3-2 odds and the 6-5 odds. So 3-2 odds. So if you divide 2 into 3, it's 1.5, right? So $1.50 times whatever multiple it is that you bet, right? So if you win $1.50. Versus 6-5 odds, which are 5 goes into 6 1.2 times, or $1.20. So it's hard enough to win in a casino, right? But when you win, you want to win as much as you possibly can. But when you're playing at a 6-5 odds blackjack table, you aren't winning as much as you could have at the 3-2 odds. They have 3-2 odds blackjack tables down here on Fremont. Maybe Google it and take a look at, I want to say Binion's does it, and Four Queens, but don't quote me on that. Maybe look it up first. Yeah, you definitely, when you win, you want to win as much as you can. And the strip casinos especially, they're almost all 6-5 odds on the table games, or I'm on the blackjack there. Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe to us on YouTube and on TikTok. It helps recommend us to other viewers, and it really helps recommend us to the almighty algorithm. The almighty algorithm is what really carries the weight of your voice to other folks. So please help us out there. Also, check out our merch available on our shop section of YouTube. We have some awesome merch available for you. And also, check out Vids from Mike, VIDSFROMMIKE. Local guy here in Vegas does some awesome sunrise and sunset drone videos. Terrific drone videos. So feel free to check him out as well. And as always, remember here on the Vegas Don channel, it's the journey where what happens in Vegas stays here on the Vegas Don channel on YouTube. Thank you all again so very, very much. A heartfelt thank you from all of us at the Vegas Don channel. We'll see you next time, folks.